Okay, here's instructions on viewing the game from the park, from the fence. It's like each viewing area has a maximum capacity of 24 viewers. Guests will be asked to vacate after the 3rd, 6th, and 9th innings. From some of the kayakers. More shot at the kayakers. All right. Go Giants! Now, Giants offer several options to get to the park. This is the ferry terminal where it boards literally from here over to Larkspur and then Larkspur back to the park. And the ferry terminal is like right adjacent to where the entrance to the park is. If you watch one of my earlier videos in Marin County, I'm going to be focusing in on attractions that are in Marin County leading up to the Larkspur Ferry. And the Larkspur Ferry boards from Larkspur going into the ferry building, which is a few miles up on the Embarcadero. And it also comes here to the park whenever the Giants are playing at home. Now, here's the entrance to the ferry terminal that boards and lands right at the AT&T, the Oracle Park. It's called the China Basin Ferry Terminal. Now, here's the 3rd entrance of Oracle Park. It's kind of like on the opposite end of 3rd and King Street. So this is another entrance to where you can enter the park. Primarily this entrance is on the outfield segment of the park. The first entrance where Willie Mays Plaza is near where the home plate entrance is, or near. Here's one of several fishing piers along the Embarcadero. This one is, right adjacent to the 3rd entrance of the Oracle Park. So those of you who are into fishing, then this will give you some great fishing options that offer spectacular views of the bay. You'll see the shipping boats as well that dock out here in the bay after they, make their round at the Oakland, the Port of Oakland. Now, this fishing pier is also a sailboat dock for many people that sail boats along the Embarcadero here, adjacent to the Oracle Park. There's more views of the sailing fishing boats. One of several resting bench areas where you can observe spectacular views of the bay and the port. One of the many perks of the bay is sailing, as I said before, as well as fishing. So we see if we can get away from the sailors out there. No, non-responsive. Here's a boat right here. Maybe we can get something from them. This is one of the many activities that you can do while in the bay. So you go boating, you go fishing. Ah, we got a few waves. And so there's another sailboat out there as well. So again, usually they board out from Fisherman's Wharf or a few other piers along the Embarcadero where, again, you can go boating, sailing, fishing, whatever you want in the bay. So this is what you're going to get to experience. Many activities of being on the water. Now we've come to the end of the pier, and this is where you could also, again, do more sightseeing, more fishing, while you observe spectacular views of the bay. Now, the East Bay, you'll see it at a distance here. This is the Port of Oakland. This is where all the major ships come in from all over the world, drop off their supplies. Now, from the pier, you can also see this is the outfield segment of the park. There's usually a large message board display. which shows the Giants players' names, their faces, and many other informational activities, also recreational activities as well for the families. It's centered on the outfield portion of the park. All right, hold on. Now this is one of the things you could do along the bay. You can come out and have a party at the fishing boat dock before you head out sailing or fishing or whatever. So I can see about 4 guys there having a good time.
Just come on and party.
Yeah. So you can party, have a good time in the sailboat, all that. Enjoy yourself. Have beer, wine, whatever. Now, from the fishing dock, we have the restrooms, which are located just to the outside door entrance of the 3rd entrance exits of the park. Now, this walk path runs, again, adjacent to the outfield segment of Oracle Park, but it's also going to lead us back to the Embarcadero, and then we're going to continue our journey on the Embarcadero going northbound towards Fisherman's Wharf. Now this walk path also includes spectacular views of the fishing boat or sailing boat dock area.